more meaningful than it was before. Because there is nothing greater than when a man loses honor. He doesn't get to go where he's not known. Biafrans in zoo called Nigeria, we lost the honor, the dignity in a man before the eyes of the world, before every diplomat, before every country. We lost that honor. At the mention of where you came from, who you are seen as nobody because of what it is you have constructed. The nuisance in the whole world, how they're thinking about never work perfectly. Like Homo erectus of the modern world. They made the world to see us as people that think from the anus, not from with their brain. Today, through the action of our Prime Minister, the dignity of man has been restored. Not only be restored in their own geographical area, but that with the world at large, you can touch the peril of the life, even the sleeping one who will devour you with pride. They know, okay, country, where is that country that have not had he broke every diplomatic diplomatic affairs or whatever you can call it. He broke it and made the way where there is no way. Those deceivers that have been around our Onyendu, the gullibles, the enemies, the parasite that lives in him, that never wanted him to see the beam or the limelight, that never wanted him to forge ahead, stopped him, limited the Onyendu's action. And even when they were being sent, they made him look as if they have accomplished mission, while all their effort was floating. But today, what we say is what we do. We go there, Wakado. Thank you. Please, God. Ibabuji, are you there or not? Okay,
yeah,
Ibabuji, seems you're out.
Yeah, please give
right on Sovereign Street, then turn left on Pit Road.
Yeah, please, I will come back maybe in 20 minutes time.
Okay,
please. Thank you.
Okay. So okay. Yeah, before I give to any other person, please let me allow Sister Stella come in, because she has been dealt with the same way like me. Sister Stella, there's something I did. I changed my Wi-Fi, changed every network, both home and my office. That was I was able to host this space. And when I did, they locked me immediately. I hosted the space. They locked me out. As I said, I should identify myself as a human about. Then before they allowed me inability to co-host. So if you can change your Wi-Fi or your network, they might allow you to host. Thank you, Sister Stella. Pick up the mic. United, you can wait, please. Sister Stella, are you there? Talk to us. Okay, Sister Stella, seems they're not allowing you to make a speech. United, give us that. Let's hear you. United States of Biafra.
Yes,
Go on.
I like the way you call that name. Anytime
Thank
I hear
you.
United States of Biafra,
Can somebody hear me?
it gives me. Oh, Auntie Stella is here.
Because
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. I just want to use it.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. Oh, sorry. You were calling me and somebody was calling me at the same time, so I had to, do quick. So I salute you, Brian, for the work you're doing. Archbishop of the Most High, I salute you.
Thank you.
Rage, I salute you.
Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
United
I can hear
States,
Stella, I can hear University. God.
All right.
United
Sorry.
States, United States of Biafra, I salute you. Iba Buchi, I salute you. John C. University, I salute you. Mr. Snow, Tina, our detective, I salute you. Christopher, David. We have two Tina. Tina Mado, I salute you. So, I salute everyone. Sir Williams. Oh, Chuko, we are many here. Chukum, I salute you. Mary Taka, I salute you. We are many, we are many. I salute everyone, all my friends, all my brothers. Vessel of honor, I salute you. Your name will not go away. I salute you. Williams, let me go down, down, down. Williams, I salute you. Biafra Jonathan. Jonah, Biafra Jonah, TV evangelist. I salute you. Welcome. Log, LOG, Log. I salute you. Okay. Okay, I salute you. Kemi, I salute you. Noah, Obi, I salute you. I salute everyone. So, good evening and good evening. And the topic is thank you, thank you. Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister, United States of Biafra, the Chief of Biafra Armed Forces. I salute you, sir, for the work you're doing. Question, is it his birthday also?
I don't know. I don't think
Okay,
today is birthday.
okay, it just came to you. Okay, so the topic is to thank him, and our PM,
Yeah.
we love you
Show the
always.
memory of Prime Minister.
Eh?
I said showcase the memory of Prime Minister. You know, we have a very big gratitude to Prime Minister
Oh yeah,
for.
always,
We
always.
are so very lucky to have him.
Yeah,
The
in
best
fact,
that
some
happened
people
to
are
us.
also envying us. I bet you
Yeah,
the Yorubas are envying
we're
us.
lucky.
I
We are
saw
very
I
lucky.
saw Charlie Boy. Charlie Boy that guy is lost. He doesn't know what he even wants anymore.
Of
Charlie
course.
Boy, I think you're a Biafran, and if you're a Biafran, you better join the queue. That's all.
He looks like
That one
he
is
looks like
Uguta man. Uguta man.
Charlie Boy or Charlie Man, you know.
Charlie
Charlie
boy
Boy or
from
Charlie
Uguta.
Man, this young must grow. This young don't grow, finish it. So Charlie Man, if you're a Biafran, you better join other Biafrans. Stop the menace you're doing. You understand? Sometimes it's like, should we help you? Sometimes you're so confused. You need a help. You need to relearn and learn. This word I just said used to pain me a lot. So
he
let me
need to
use it on him.
unlearn.
Maybe it will pain him too. Huh?
He need to unlearn.
He need to unlearn and learn.
Yeah.
Learn, unlearn and relearn. All of them. This word I'm saying, it makes me mad. So let me give it to him. Maybe it will make him mad and begin to ask questions and begin to find out what's really going on. Get into history. Get into research. Ask your grandma, your grandpa, your elderly around you questions, so you know where the country you've been has been heading to. Charlie man, wake up! Oh, it's supposed to be people like you that we are thanking here, but you see, Charlie man, the thing don't pass you. Go reach somebody where young pass you. So it's a shame of her. Because okay, ewu amụọ n'ọgbụrị, ịnọgolu n'ụlọ Charlie man, ewu mụọ n'ọgbụrị. I believe it's high time you wake up now and begin to smell the hot coffee. Come out from this matrix you've been, or cuckoo's land you've been. Come out, because Nigeria will not give you anything. Nigeria is a failed country. Nigeria is a frozen country, is a fragile country, and must be dissolved. Forget this good governance and no governance. And the problem of Nigeria has been bad governance and Islamic jihadi terrorists. You understand? And lack of food, and lack of care, and subjugation, and slavery going on, and the massacre going on. So the problem, Charlie boy, how old are you? I am 56. How old are you, Charlie man? You should be older than you. I'm sure you're old. In fact, you're supposed to be a grandpa, Charlie grandpa, you know. So wake up, oh, wake up. This thing you're doing, Ona tamanyalo, like my baby girl will say, Ona tamanyalo, Ona tamanyalo, stop this menace. Okay, so I want to appreciate our Prime Minister. I just want to thank God. It's like thanking God of what He's been doing for us through our PM. So, Jehovah, I thank you. I thank you for Simon Ekpa you brought to us. I appreciate you for that. In fact, you, Imakoda, you know, you knew how we were. We were lost like Charlemagne, you know. But you connected and reconnected and connected and connected Onyendu as if it wasn't enough. You reconnected and connected and connected Simon Ekpa and all his cabinets and all the people that are loyal to him, working with him, because it's not easy to get also people that are loyal around you when you are a leader, you know. And we saw what happened to Mazi Kanu. The people that were, you know, around him sold him out, you know. So I want to appreciate you, God, for what you're doing. You have been doing for Biafrans through Simon Ekpa. I appreciate you, God, the creator of the whole universe, of giving him also loyal workers, loyal cabinet ministers. You see, this our information minister. That guy must be a wonderful husband to his wife. Our information minister. Yes, Simon Mazi Soni Akbarawa. That guy is a humble and loyal guy. I thank God for bringing Sonny to Simon Ekpa. Because it's all these people that made Simon Ekpa bright. It's all these people surrounding him that made him a superstar. You know? So, God, I appreciate you. I appreciate you and I thank you for what you're doing through him. Okay. And so I saw something our PM wrote. Wonderful. Can I read it? In fact, it's on the Jumbotron. That thing is wonderful. You know, the steps he has taken, you know, all the work so far he has done and the thing he wants to do, he just did it in a chapel. You know what I mean? In a chapel. Let me read it out because I'm sure our host would love for it to be read out.
Yeah, go on, read,
Breaking.
go on, read
Yes,
it.
yes.
I
I know
can't
you would
even
love.
see what is on what I post on the Jumbotron. I can't see it.
Yes.
There are denying many things.
Yeah. Should I read it?
Go on, enjoy.
Okay. So our PM wrote breaking news. Here is Simon Ekpa and Biafra government 4 steps to Biafra. 4 steps to Biafra. Step 1. My first assignment has been accomplished, which is making the kidnapping and the selling of Mazi Kanu to backfire and become useless, both to the sellers and the buyers, and both parties are on the run. Burn the terrorist state down for the sake of humanity. Step 2. Step 2, ladies and gentlemen. My second assignment, RPM wrote, is to declare Biafra from exile and defend it in the homeland. This we have done 60%. Step 3, ladies and gentlemen. My third assignment is to work for the recognition of Biafra as an independent state. This also has been done 50%. Fourth step. My fourth assignment is to rebuild reconciliation and reintegration of lost Biafrans. And this is loading. I'm excited. I would just want to appreciate God. God gave us Simon. Onye the intelligent. Onye the sharp. In fact, even the Yorubas are envious of us. The Hausas are envious. It's not like we are proud though. We just want to appreciate God for what He's doing through our PM, you know. So
We are
if
proud. We are proud the warriors. If they don't like them, they should go and hug at
we
them.
are humbled concerning it, so that God, we are humbled because God loved us so much that He brought Mazi Kanu. As if it wasn't enough, He brought Simon Ekpa. As if it wasn't enough, He brought information minister and all the ministers, all the cabinets working for him, working with him. As if it wasn't enough, He brought Brian, He brought Archbishop, He brought Rage, brought Ibabuchi, everybody, Shimon, Mr. Snow, Tina, our sister, everybody He brought. You know, God, I call Him the God that has the highest connection. When He's ready to work, He will connect and reconnect and reconnect and make the situation perfect for His children. He is doing all this because we are His children. And He wouldn't want to just sit down, fold His hands, and watch Arab eliminate His own children. The same thing He was nothing in His mind. He put it inside Mazi Kanu's mind. He put the same thing inside Simon Ekpa's mind. Simon Ekpa carried it out physically. So God, we appreciate you for what you're doing. And I saw another information where the Hausa girl. The Hausa girl was talking as if she's woke now. And I think our PM said if they need any alliance in future, whatever, that we'll be ready to offer them, because we have a common enemy. Common enemy is the Fulani Mujahid Arabs. Fulani, they are not indigenous people of Hausa land. They are not. They are Arabs. They are migrants. So they are not supposed to be in that geographical space at all. They are supposed to go back to Arab land, Futajalon, where they came from, or wherever they know they came from, but not from Hausa land, not from Yoruba land or Middle Belt or Biafra land. They are not from that area at all. They are Arabs. Arabs are not Africans. Africans are not Arabs. They should go back to their land and leave us alone. Leave the Hausas alone, Fulani. I saw the protests going on in Kanu, Kaduna. I hope it's the real Hausas protesting. I hope it's not this Fulani Mujahid that want to remove Tinubu and so that they will continue with their jihad. I hope it's not that. Because this protest going on now, it has three groups, three batches, I call it. There's the batch of the jihad. The Islamic jihad, said if they can't convert everybody to Islam, they destroy Nigeria. You remember? And then the Hausas also are tired of Nigeria, tired of Fulani themselves. You understand? And also Tinubu is raging and said he must rule by fire by force. Is his turn, you remember? And then the youth are also fighting differently because of hunger, and the poor citizens are fighting on there. So 3 badges or even 4 groups fight protesting. So, but I want to make sure that the protests going on in Kanu, Kaduna, and all those areas, and Abuja, let it be the real Hausas ejecting the Fulanis out of their land, because that's when the real peace will come. If not so, peace will never come. In the hands of Fulani, you cannot see peace. Hausas, make sure the riot you're doing, the protest you're doing, is to eject the Fulani out of your midst. Then you can have a long-lasting peace, and you can now have your own nation. And so I saw Charlie Man and Charlie Boy talking about good governance. Charlie Man, listen, what you need is to divide Nigeria. Divide it according to the indigenous people and let them have their own nations. Let Ariwa have their own nation. Let Duduwa have their own nation. Middle Belt also have their own nation. Biafra is out already, because by 2nd of this December this year, Biafra will be restored, and we will tell all of you, ciao. We will be gone. So Charlie Boy, wake up, or Charlie Man or Charlie Grandpa, wake up so that you understand what's going on. So I want to appreciate all of you. Appreciate our PM. Appreciate our Mazi Kanu. Appreciate everybody, all the ministers, the cabinet in the house. salute you. I salute Brian. I thank you for the job. I dropped my mic here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sister Stella. Thank you for your submission, your contribution towards the United States of Biafra, your media doggedness, your strength. You have done enough. We know that you still have more than what it takes. Just that the space has been frustrating most of us. But today I won the battle. And I know tomorrow you're going to win to open your space as well. Thank you so much. Leave the Charlie boy alone. The man is a disgrace. Wherever his father is today, he will be regretting giving birth to Charlie boy or Charlie man. Oputa, Justice Oputa, I know, was a great man. One of the finest, if not the finest, Chief Justice of the zoo. A man with a great intellect. When he speaks, he shakes the mountain. A Biafran son. In his panel, the journal challenged him. Who gave you the audacity? Where do you get your knowledge of the law firm to challenge Justice Oputa? Who doesn't know that man? Maybe you are a 21st century kid. Charlie Boy happens to be this man's first son. He never lived to the expectation. He never carried that. In fact, with that people, it's a disgrace to have that guy as one of you. But we leave him when we entered December 2nd into our harbor, correct his brain. Just see, please pick up the mic and give us your word. Just see. Are you there? John C. Are you there? If you're not there, I'll go on like we all say.
Brahim.
Yeah.
Please, can I just a minute for what our
Okay, go on.
Thank you very much. Sister Stella, Ibrahim, Biafrans. Of course, that boy is a boy called Charlie Boy. Because he doesn't grow up at all. The name fits with him. When you talk about a Charlie Boy, that is where they keep him. He can never grow up. If a boy of 2 years, do you know how he reasons? You can call him a boy, a man. No. He's out of word. He will remain a boy. He can never grow up to a man because people like that doesn't have sense. Even a 80 years or 90, nearly to a 90-something years president shaking papa. Tell the whole world, say him is still a boy. Is Manupe Papupe and whatever they call. And the whole Senate start and laughing. What do you think of that kind of country? It's a laughing stock. A 90-year man can never grow up. And you can hear one day in the media, a 20-year young boy, where they interview him, he said to his grandfather called Tinubu that is a boy. Do you think that kind of country or that kind of name called Nigeria, if it's never exists, maybe you can go to the Fulani if they have a country, then you can give them that name is meant to them. If they have where they come from, because they have nowhere to come from, they are just like fly, perching everywhere, disturbing the indigenous people. That boy can never grow up. He's still a boy. So we don't need to imagine those kind of people. Number one, remember when someone is up to 80 years, some people, 90 years, they have no brain anymore. They think they are babies. Their brain change. You can't use a 20 years old brain, vibrant brain, and compare to a 80 or 70 years old man. How do you want him to think? He can even not remember himself. Talk less of to go and give you eyes. That is how you people have to see how laughing, how banana the public Nigeria is. How many young people there? Their children underground. Why they be like in short Namiro now? Imposter country. Please, my people, they are still a young babies. Charlie boy is just a young baby of 2 years. He doesn't have sense. He doesn't know what he's doing. That is where they keep them. That is all where they give them. They keep them to become a useless. No ever have sense in your brain. They have no brain. So we are not talking about a condemned people, useless. Look at his ring now. Look at his hand and his nose as everywhere. Is it not looking like a child? How do you expect that kind of human being to have a brain and know what he's doing? No way. No way. So it's disgrace for the, for the family or whatever they will call them. I don't know. Because those kind of people doesn't make sense for our world. Let them continue to useless themselves because that is what they mean to be from Nigeria. When you eat evil money, they don't know where they doesn't know left and right. Thank you, my people. Thank you, my brother. Let me just go back to my listening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, as we all gathered, we are thanking somebody that is more meaningful, somebody that makes more sense, and that is our Prime Minister. Welcome, Minister Snow. Yeah, please take over the mic. We are fighting for you to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Brian, good afternoon from here. University.
Good afternoon.
Stella, my sister, Archbishop of the Most High. Christopher, everybody on the space, I greet you. Darling, everybody. Wherever you are. I
God
also
bless Simon Ekpa.
want to join my voice. Yes, God bless Simon Ekpa.
Thank you, Simon Ekpa.
I also want to join my voice with that of my brothers and my sisters to thank the man that made it possible for us all to be gathered here at this point. It is because of Simon Ekpa's doggedness that we are gathered here at this point. If not because of him, we wouldn't be here. It is all the good traits, all the good things that he has taught us. His resilience is why we are all gathered here. And we should not forget that. But to join my voice also with University, my brother, we should also always remember that our support, our consistent support, that consistency that we've gotten from both Onyendu and both our Prime Minister right now, that consistency is the reason why we are here. And the reason why we are able to sit here today and thank our Prime Minister is because of the consistency in our support, because of our support. That is why we're able to do that. So I thank you all equally for all the support that we've been doing. But we need to keep this fire burning. For us to be able to see the man that we are thanking today finish the job God has put him here on earth to do, we need to consistently do our part by supporting our liberation, educating others on the importance of them supporting this liberation. Makana, like I always say, maka freedom, we're already free. We were never free before now. Believe me, we never knew what freedom was. But now, I can proudly tell you that I am free as a Biafran. Onye kwu anything aka n'ọnụ because na a Biafran. So for us to keep doing what we're doing, for him to finish the job that he has already started, our consistent support is needed. Daluno, it doesn't matter how much you put in, as long as you're putting from your heart, you're giving from your heart. That's all that counts. Near your widow's mite. That's what we're asking for. Daluno, everybody. I will hang in here while we keep thanking our Prime Minister because yeah, Mazi. Daluno, everybody. Thank you, Brian,
Thank
for
you.
hosting this space.
Thank you
so much.
Thank
David
you
and Nana, I greet you, my brother.
So much. Yeah. Support in thanking him, we support financially. Because the groundnut that is being wasted can never be regained if not by buying it again. Because the sound of the trumpet coming from eastern region, Biafra land, is why the zoo and the Amajiri and the animal Fulanis are finding it very difficult to tamper or to trespass the boundaries of Biafra, no matter where they are living, because it is tooth for tooth. Obolo say before, we have applied the law of Moses, eye for an eye. 50 million. And that is the way to treat cancer. We cut it off. You don't pass shit. The zoo think they are the only people mad. We are mad about Biafra. And that has struck fear in their heart because they don't know the next of actions of Biafrans. They have seen bravery in Biafra people. They have seen how we destroyed their whole military. Having seen such thing coming from those people, would you like to trade your life for that? This is something that the zoo are so afraid of right now. Because in trying the Biafra, in daring them, there is 99.9% you are going to lose your life. What is left of you is not up to 0.5. Would you embark on such journey? Very dangerous. You better escape for your survival. That is what the zoo is seeing now. They have seen danger and they are marrying caution now. They're not applying caution. They are marrying it, seriously marrying it. Try one Biafra. Just like when you strike one Israeli, they will come devouring your community. Go and ask Gaza, how are they faring today? The zoo is afraid of turning to the Gaza now. Strike now. Strike from the west. Strike from the north. They have turned to be, as in, the dance have changed hands now. Before, we Biafrans are the ones talking, complaining, mourning, fearing, as in without any God. Now they are the ones talking and we are doing the action. They will come, giving quick notice without action, backing. They are backing dogs now. We don't back. We cut, we bite, we feed on you if you mess up. How do you manage the anger of this great nation? So the best for them is to desist from anything that will hurt them or provoke them or push them to action. That is what this man has restored. The lost hope, the lost tribe, the lost nomenclature, the lost zeal. Biafrans are speaking, not just from their mouth, with their whole body. They are speaking and marching. They don't care who you are. They don't care how much you are. They don't care how equipped you are. They don't care who is your sponsor. They don't care who is gingering you. They don't care how many government or countries are backing you up. What Team Biafrans assured the zoo and their entities and supporters across the globe is that somebody will raise their child for them. And somebody will take over their wife and their land. Because we will devour them, crush them, their bone, feed it to the dogs. The fear of Biafra has become, the fear of Biafra has struck the zoo. It's no longer business as usual. It's no longer in 2001, 2000, just like the Jos massacre, Kaduna massacre, and the rest of them that happened unprovoked. It is no longer the days where Fulani or Hausa versus Hausa will be having misunderstanding, and they will unleash it on Biafrans. Try that now. You have a government to answer, not individuals. This is government, talks to government. We are not individuals. We are government, not just a male government that doesn't know the left and right, not just a weakened government like some of the countries of the world, or I don't want to call names. We are an active government that know what it means to shelter a citizen, that know what a life of a citizen worth. If you want to the wrath of Biafrans, touch a citizen of Biafra. You will pay with millions of which is your citizens for every life of Biafra, worth more than 50 million of lives of any citizens. Do you want to lose your 50 million lives of your citizens because of one Biafra you touch? The zoo know what it takes to touch the sleeping lion. They know that Biafrans are very difficult, slow in action, but they never know that those people that are slow in action can be quick in action and retaliation. We have risen this adrenaline. We have pumped it to 1 million times. It is boiling. It has over exceeded the boiling temperature. It has exceeded it, and it will, when it pour on the zoo and their lives, it's going to melt and melt their bones. No skeleton, no team of theirs, no joint of theirs will stand erect. We will decimate them. Biafrans have spoken through this man, Simon Ekpa in Jacob. We have spoken through him that we are not the people to mess around again. We are not the people you're going to mess around again. We are not the people you're going to toy with again. We are not the same people you used to know since 2013. And let it be known today, and let it sink in your scores that what is ahead is far more dangerous than what you have seen. And we citizens of Biafrans are passing the message again. Don't think we are forgotten that you have a man that cultivated what we have today, that you have a man that cultivated, that sowed the seed of what that was the seed of who we are thanking today in your dungeon. You will feel it if you don't bring him out before December 2nd. And even if you do, the mission must be fully accomplished. We are here, and this man is here to finish. You're not just here to just stop haphazardly on the way, on the run. No. The track is already on the finishing line. We don't do rewind, no retreat, no surrender. If you can remember that movie, Cynthia Morgan and the rest, that movie acted in 90, it is something or thereabout. No retreat, no surrender. The fourth. That is just a movie. What we are doing is reality. What we are doing is not a child's play. Anywhere you come with, anyhow you come with it, we are well prepared. Because what we are dancing now is surugede, and the surugede is the dance of the spirit. It is for people that see in the spiritual realm. It's people that know what it is. People that have dined with their ancestors. People that hears from them. And people that have the backing of their ancestors. That are dancing this. And the ancestors are the one beating the drum for them. Because when your father sends you on a mission, he gives you the boots, and you break the doors and break everything without the fear of without fear factors. What, like he said, what you don't know is bigger than you. The dance that is coming up is far more than what you have seen. If you think we are stopping, this generation of Biafrans, led by this man, this commander, is stopping to nothing until achievement, the realization of the great nation on earth by nomenclature, United States of Biafra. A country that will bring peace to the world. As you people follow Christians and whatever, and whichever belief you are coming from, whichever dominion you're coming from, you are still waiting for the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, the coming of Jesus Christ. This is the Jesus Christ coming. He has come through man. And you're still waiting for the end of the world. This is it coming again. The time is now to restore certainty to the world that have messed up, and to restore the originality of the earth and the things in it that are supposed to be, that existed and are still existing. This is not a game of chess. This is not the moonlight play. Biafra are in this liberation, and in it to liberate our people, and in it to restore our people, and in it to establish the kingdom of God on earth. We are not in it to leave it for another person. The champion, the vanguard of this great liberation is not in it to leave it for another person to continue. We are in the zenith of this liberation, and we're not backing down. No matter whatever it's going to cost. It has costed a lot already. So there's nothing it will cost today that is far more what it has costed, or far more what it costed in the 1960s and 1970s, even beyond that, before that. Souls have been wasted. Lives have been wasted. Children have been pushed out like meat, they turn our territory like aperture. Pregnant women has lost her pregnancy. Unborn children in their infancies or whatever, when they have not even come to maturity stage, when they could not have the privilege of coming to the earth. You push out them, you brought them out from their mother's womb as if there has no bread. And you think the man that is leading the liberation, the country, you came in to carry this atrocity, to decimate the land we let you be. You think he's going to fold his hands? You think he's going to wash you, kill his people anyhow? You think he's someone that he can bribe? You think the blood of Biafrans, life of Biafrans are worthless and doesn't want revenging for? We are avenging for these people. We are in the season of avenge. And like he said, he's avenging for those 5 million and 3 million people. And that is what we do. And we will not, even if it means taking 70 million of your people, we will never be satisfied with it. You will pay in billions for those lives you took, even before they could have experience of the earth. You deprive them of coming to the earth, Mother Earth. Are you the one that put them in their mother's fetus? Are you the one that planted that seed? Are you their creator that you should take their life away from them, even before they gave birth to them? We wash you, release your trigger on a month's old child in Uli, and you think those things doesn't bear. Our eyes have been covered with the paint or the blood of those kids. We see nothing but vengeance. We see nothing but vengeance, and we must avenge their death. May God have mercy on you, because we are going to remove your names, your terrorist names, whatever your generation, we remove it as you come to Biafra land. We erase it. We will never go home. We are here And every Biafra, if it costs us every fortune, Biafra, there is a result to what you are contributing. It is not like days or years or those years that your fruitfulness or your sweat is being used into hospitality. Your sweat, your hard-earned money is being used into business. It's no longer those days. Whatever you give, you sell the result. The peace that comes from the Biafra land alone. In the zoo, a population of 220 million, 120 million thereabout, or 200 million that come from Biafra are the ones that are experiencing peace in the whole of, not only in the whole of the zoo and Biafra land, in the world at large. This peace was made possible by one man. A man that said that he would not be alive to watch his leader, his light, his belief, his sweat quenched like that. My leader, wherever you are, your son is not a coward. He took up the mantle, not just taking up the mantle, brutally taking up the mantle with speed, no negotiation. He requests one thing: give him Biafra and give him my leader, or else I will destroy you and still have these two people intact. To the enemies of Biafra here listening, take this message to your masters. Take it to whoever that it may concern. We don't care. If there is any scratch on that skin of Onyendu, apart from that which you gave him the mark from the Kenyan, even that mark will still avenge it. All of your leaders and everybody in that your country will be sent to judgment to the Creator. There is no prison for you, because we don't keep prisoners. It is the God in heaven that keep prisoners, and you will meet him. You will meet the Father soon. You will meet them soon. For those children, for those Biafra citizens, you drown during the regime of P2B. At that Anambra station, we avenge for them. This is the season of payback. And we will pay you back, not in your own coin, but something that is heavier than that coin. We will pay you back. You think we're only here? You think it's like before? You tell us to come out, to push for referendum through your senator so that you will bribe them and seize them in their house. We're far more intelligent than you people. That is why we are a special race. A choosing nation and a choosing breed. That fear in Biafra that you never wanted to rise has come to haunt you. There's something you people don't understand, that you cannot quench the light. You can neither will you subdue the light. No matter how you try to create the opaque of it, no matter how you try to cover the black materials, it will still shine, it will still spring up. The light can never be quenched or covered. The light that this man carries, the grace of Simon Ekpa, is not a disgrace. The grace he carries is not a disgrace, and it's not a grass. The oil on his head is not a groundnut oil that you will mock up, you will mock, that you will take for granted. He is wonderfully made and physically prepared for this mission. You think he's a man that you can bribe? How can you bribe somebody that his name is wealth, his name is treasure, his name is gold, his name is diamond? How can you bribe? Of what use can it be to him when you give him that which he has? That is a disgrace. A man that holds resources, you want to give him a pinch of it from what is his, that come from his land. You want to give him a pinch of it. Isn't that a slap on his face? That's a very heavy slap. That is a disgrace. You came to my land, you came to my domain to drill, to excavate, to steal, and for what you stole from my land, you are promising me a piece of it. Who does that? Do you think that Biafrans, having endured for so long, this time around, want us to mortgage our life and even the graveyard of our forefathers, mortgage it for you, for non-entities and vagabond fugitives of Fulani hell? The battle line has been thrown, and the drum of war has been beaten. We are not going back. We have worn this armor. All those things you have thrown on him, all those spiritual things you have thrown on him, everything you have thrown on him has fortified him, has made him whole, has made him more stronger. Applause. Carry on. For you can never bring him down. Whatever you think you're throwing on him makes him more stronger. Today, we have come to give honor to who honor is due, to thank that man that have done something that is more thinkable, that have done the unthinkable thing. We're here to give him that applause. We are here, the living, to honor him among the living, in the land of the living, where he lives and where he belongs. For he lives and he shall continue to live. We will honor him here, for all belongs to here. For Biafra belongs to this present and not the past. Biafra is today, Biafra is tomorrow, and Biafra is forever. Biafra is future. Biafrans, if you don't know who you are, I want to remind you that there is no world without you. There is no earth without you. There is no human being without you. There is no race without you. It is you that made up every earth, everything in the earth. It is you that has been placed in that garden. It is you that he said, he that I am, that have said to go and multiply. And in the seed in you has germinated and multiplied and created every other nation. Why must you that created people and multiplied and fulfilled the promise of God should be subdued and should not have their own country? Why? It is not acceptable. It can never happen. It can never happen. Thank God for this great man that have come to restore the lost glory, to restore the covenant we have with our God. He is a covenant-keeping God. He has not forsaken us. He has been waiting so that his people will arise and do the needful, so that he will back them up and finish it. Biafrans, don't forget. He said, I, your God, I will go before you. The Lord has gone before us. He is now ahead of us, making every way for us, smoothing every path. If you think he has not, I want you to cast your mind back. Since the day of Biafra, since the time after the time of Oju to Wadike, has there been any smooth path to liberation as it is the sacrifice? But why his own is different, that he will come out. The lamb, that sacrificial lamb, will come out. That sacrificial lamb will live. That sacrificial lamb will live in the land of the living, in the land of Biafra, with Biafra, and he in good health. For Yahweh has paid the ultimate price so that he, the MAK, will not die. And that was why, when all plans were put in place to make sure that he ceased to live on earth, to make sure that his name was being erased on earth, to make sure that everything that concerns him and what he believes is put to an end, to make sure that he will never see tomorrow, the God showed his mercy and light on him. He, after dying for 8 days in Kenya, he said to my son, you will not die, for I am with you. They had no option to bring him home. And when they brought him home, they started doing everything to make sure that everything he put in place, every structure he put in place, doesn't stand, so that that kingdom of Biafra will not come. But who is he to say when the Lord hath not said? Who is that man that will stand and say when the Lord has not said? That was when the Lord went. Our Father, the only man, the only being that is and will always continue to exist, went and fetched this his noble son and tell him, my son, time has come to fight for what is real, what is obtainable. To fight for my kingdom, for my nation, for my country, of which I once had a covenant with them, that I will gather his people from very places. Immediately, he went into this man and made him reject everything he believed in one Nigeria and turn to the quest of life, to the quest to achieve what is obtainable, what is real, to the quest to restore the Biafran people, to the quest to restore the God's own nation, God's own people, to the quest to restore the mother earth, Akabuna, to the quest to restore every black race in every world, every part of the world, to the quest to give hope to the hopeless. Biafrans, fellow citizens, we are opportune to be present, to be in this earth with this man. It is an honor to be part of a parcel of this restoration of the United States of Biafra, no matter how little you have contributed. Keep on. Keep on. Hang on there. We are counting in days. We are counting in days. No longer years of hopeless, no longer years of not knowing which will this come. Will I live to see this country? No. No, it's no longer that again. It's no longer used to be like the Effion stated then in Philip Effion, in one of his books. He said the bird has been caged, the bird fly no more. My dear second in command, emeritus, retired by death, Philip Effion, the caged bird, which you referred as Biafra, is no longer caged. We are flying. Our wings has been grown. We are like the eagle. The eagle, when eagle becomes too old, he's going into extinction, pull off all the wings, and for it to regrow. And once it's done, when the new feathers comes up, it's gonna fly up to the mountain from where it was hibernating. That eagle is now flying to your spirit, wherever it is in the beyond. I know you are happy with the eternal leader. I know you guys are happy that the caged evil is the caged bird is no longer caged again. We are flying once again, and our destination is Biafra. Today, you all will be celebrated. So, fellow citizens of Biafra, it is a privilege to be a partaker of this liberation, to be a partaker of this great country, United States of Biafra. A country we all beat our chest, a country we all love. I don't know what to say again. I hope you guys are hearing me. I don't know. Sorry for taking your time, but it's called for. Because Biafra is the only country we all have. And there is no other country we all have. And that country is Biafra. We must restore whatever it takes. We're already there. We are seeing the restoration. We're seeing that sun on our flag shining in the east. The sunset. It is a sign. That sign that led the three wise men. That sign has come up again. And he is leading us. You'll be thinking, where are the three wise men? If you don't know, the three wise men has risen. The one, Emeke. 2, Simon, Ekpa. 3, our angels and the ministers and everybody that is serving. You and I are part of it. The three wise men have risen. And our destination is Biafra land. Nothing, I mean nothing will stop us. Nothing will be a barrier. Nothing will cause hiatus to that. For every mountain that is standing on their way, we pull it down. We bombard it. We uproot intercontinental ballistic missile. We send on it. ICBM. We show no mercy. We are in the period of no mercy. No mercy. Because the only language your enemy knows is payback. When they strike you, you strike them. And once you do, you see, they start applying caution. They start marrying caution. They start being afraid of you. But when they strike you like they used to do in the past and you cry, they will laugh and say they are weakness. No longer in the life of Biafra. We are being considered as weakness. No longer in our lives. We are being considered as no people. No longer we are seen again as nuisance. No longer we are seen as an internet government. The reality has followed them. And who made that possible? Simon, Ekpa, Njoko, Baba, and we adore you, our cap today. We remove our cap today, our commander. We say toilet to you, sir. We greet you, sir. We thank you, sir, for all the effort you have put in place. Days of restlessness. You tore. You cried. The Lord have answered you. That's why we're here today, sir. But thank you. We can't thank you enough for what you have done. We can't thank you enough for the life you have saved. We can't thank you enough for the hopes you have given us. We can't thank you enough. Biafrans are no longer complaining of hunger, even when there is hunger in the land. They embraced it because they know where they are going. They know there is hope. Just like in the people of Israel, when they're moving from the desert to desert, moving to the Canaan land, where they promised them, our Canaan land is a Biafran land, a land filled with milk and honey. During this process, they were all hungered, not water to drink, no food to eat. But when hope arises, everything becomes surplus. They add to their fullness. They complain no more. We can't take you enough, sir. Our people, these people came with a template first to bring another new modern blockade, food blockade in our land. Our people don't know. They thought we were led. You never allowed them such thing to happen. They brought this method through Fulanis to killing, to start killing, chasing people away from their farms, so that when they are done, the kind of fungi that would have befallen the people of Biafra will be something. It will not be something to write home about. You came, you said no, you foresaw, you chased them. Our people can now have faced what they planted. They can go to farm. That's the only place that is happening in the whole of the zoo. Thank you, sir. What can we say? What can we thank you for? And leave the other one. Is it the life, the security of life and properties? Sir, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, resting or walking, chilling, eating or whatever, may God Almighty, who has created you for this day, may God Almighty, who has put you in the land of Biafra, not taking you to any other state, not taking you to any Yoruba land, not taking you to Arewa land, not taking you to any country. He found you wanting and worthy and put you to his land, to Biafra land, for this mission and for this purpose you were born. Thank you, sir. We thank Almighty God who made you possible, who made it possible, who created you for this mission. Biafrans, with gratitude, with heart full of gratitude, we join our force to appreciate this man. Thank you, Simon Ekpa, Njoko, the ultimate man, the wonderful man of Biafra land. John C., pick up the mic and give me a submission. Thank you for taking your time, Biafrans. John C., are you there?
Yes.
Can somebody hear me, please?
Yes, I'm there. Can you hear me?
Okay, go on.
Good evening from my location. Thank you for the privilege. And I also salute every other Biafran that is listening to my voice. God bless each and every one of us. I'm so happy to be here in this space this evening. And I love the title of the topic. Thank you, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I have a lot to thank him because where I am, I'm in the northern side or part of Nigeria, and I do play the message. Even right now, I'm in my working place, and it's not secret. Most of them, when they come into my space, they will start calling me Prime Minister, Prime Minister. So the message is penetrating. I think I've influenced many of them that are here. They knew what is going on. So the message is spreading far and wide. So we are very, very grateful for having our Prime Minister who have stood by us defending our land. We cannot thank him enough. The Lord has brought him in a time like this to, protect us, and we are very, very grateful. I think I watched a clip today about Reverend Father Mbaka, Ejike Mbaka, where he was thanking, also appreciating God that this year was our best year, that we did a lot of farming. So he was like celebrating the victory that the Lord have granted us. So, and we know how God Almighty have used our Prime Minister to make sure that we are protected. So we are very, very grateful. I have a song. I'm a gospel music minister by God's grace. I'm a choir music director in where I worship, and I want to sing this song to the glory of God. I also want to use the song to also thank Him that what He has done. We are very, very grateful. The song goes this way. Afurum ginanya PM. Afurum ginanya PM. Afurum ginanya PM. Afurum ginanya PM. Mazi Simon Ekpa. Afurum ginanya PM. Afurum ginanya PM. Hey. Afurum ginanya PM. Afurum Ginanya PM. So I just want to release this based on how I am so happy and grateful for all he has been doing for us. I don't have much to say because right now I have someone to settle in my work. So I have to end it up here. God bless you. I'll come back. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, John C. As for most of you that are in the zoo, God will continue to protect you guys. No harm will come on your way.
Amen. You say,
Why they are calling you guys prime minister is he has struck that fear in their hearts. They cannot. Hey, please mute yourself. Please. They cannot carry out their doom like they used to do before. Because they know there is a government, there's a new sheriff in town. There is a new sheriff in town, a new commander in town. It don't mess with men. It is, see, my people, it is not a matter of he was or he is a soldier. Not all soldiers has the God. That is reality I'm speaking here. Not all soldiers has the God. Even if once they do, once they see life-changing opportunity, money offered to them, billions of dollars, you cannot make $1 billion, you cannot make $100 million in serving a country, or even after you retire, you cannot. Most of them would have taken money. But this man is not. He's not doing it. He said, no, my people and their life worth more than millions. So that is it, my brother. That is why these people are not. See, you can bear me witness that unlike the North before, if one Zoo soldier goes down, they will be looking for thousands or hundreds of Biafrans in the North to take up their life. But they know the aftermath, the repercussion of what will happen. They know what will befall on them if such action should be carried out in this Biafra era. In fact, zoo will be a past tense. Ogabefe Galaga. Because I can go far in Ponton. I can go there far. We will count them. University, are you there? University, have you gone lost? So, Biafrans, I don't know. Archbishop, are you guys hearing me? Am I being heard, please?
Yeah, you are being heard. You are being heard.
Okay. I was everywhere just quiet. I was just trying to see if the network have started frustrating us again.
No, we are with you. The network is good.
Oh, I don't know. Do you have anything to say about what the guy said?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much, Williams. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, Archbishop, for your submission earlier. It's a very wonderful one, and you know,
It seems they're not.
yeah. Can you hear me, Williams?
Yeah, I can hear you go on.
Perfect. So, thank you, Williams. You did very wonderful today, and we keep the Prime Minister in mind. The Prime Minister has the solution, and the enemies of our freedom are actually dying. And they came out to claim that they are fighting war against Biafra asymmetrically, and they are engaging the Biafran army in jungle warfare. And every time they come to Biafra land, they don't come back, and nobody is asking questions. I see people come to space to say nonsense, but they don't talk about the killings that are going on in the north. They just talk about southeast, southeast, southeast. There is no land that is named southeast. There is no place in the world that is called southeast. It does not exist. And when some people want to talk, they say north none. That is not an identity. Nobody is called a northerner. It's not that a northerner is not a land. Land must have a name. And this damage is part of what we're trying to solve. You know, people have just lost the sense of living. They are just, they are just living. They are just kind of like existing, but they are not living. And this is not good. This is not good. We are not going to have a society that is lumped in this form. We want to have, a free society, a freedom society, society where things works, please. And, yeah, we want to have a society where our children will go to school and not being killed or kidnapped. We want to have a society where people will have a freedom of speech. Not when you say something, they will capture you, they will torture you. If you don't die, your life will never remain the same. We don't want to have a society where people will see a problem, they condemn it. When you have a solution, everybody will start attacking you. But they are suffering from the problem, the thing is killing them, everybody is hungry. How can a country be hungry? For crying out loud, I've not heard about this before. That a complete country is hungry. I'm live, bro. Can you tune it down, please? Okay, I beg of you. News. Please. Thank you. So, how can a full country be hungry? Then something is wrong. Somebody is trying to starve somebody. They have done it before, and it became a curse upon them. Since they do this, they killed innocent people who are just asking for freedom, who just wanted to be independent, who just wanted to preserve themselves. They kill them, they connive with some powerful people in the world and kill innocent people in their own land. These people didn't come to their place and say they want to take it over. They were actually taking Biafra land, They were taking our land and they were killing us. They were committing pogrom. And because they have the colonial master was standing with them, telling them what to do, they were serving a foreigner to the detriment of we're losing life. And today, all these people, since the 60s till now, they have built a lot of things with the resources they stole from Biafra land and killing Biafrans for it. If you are a Biafran and you are not angry, then I don't think there is any humanity remaining in you. This is why I go to all these places to challenge all these bastards. And when you want to place them where they belong, they will remove you from mic. You will see somebody standing before you on a space where you are, spilling rubbish. And this person is suffering, this person is complaining. And you are telling him you have protested before. And it didn't work. They didn't listen to you, they even killed you. The families who lost their young ones, they are still in agony. And now you started another one. Over 150 people have died, and nobody's talked. News didn't even carry it. How can you be in such a darkness where they will kill you? Nobody will talk about it. Your family will suffer pain almost forever. This pain is too much. This pain is too much to bear. This pain can no longer be condoned. And that is why we continue to advise our brethren to continue to put whatever you have into this very mandate. This is a new dimension that Chukwu Kikabiama have offered us. I am very, very proud of Biafrans. I want to take this opportunity not just to thank our Prime Minister, Ugochukwu Biafra, call him a prayer answered. You know, I want to thank all our brothers from the southeast. You have stand for us and you did not leave us behind. You have continued to stand shoulder to shoulder with us, recognizing the fact that we are one family, no matter how the height of the enemy's division mandate, we have continued to fight them. They come out from all angles, we continue to fight them. But for the fact that you have been there all this while, you have, you have paid so much price. I think about it sometimes. I think about people who are just, maybe they just go to work, coming back, they pick them up from the road, or some just go to church, or some even go to see their girlfriend and they were just picked up until today they are in jail for what they don't know anything. And nobody give a fuck about them. Nobody talks about them. They are just suffering and they don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. They are disoriented.
Are you still there?
I'm with you, Brian.
Oh God.
Yes. I'm so pained, so very pained. There are some things they will show you. So, see, some Biafrans are in jail. There's some didn't commit any crime. They don't just know anything. They just pick them off and keep them there. If not for the arrival of Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, that I voted for, could have been more worst. We have virtually, become like prisoners in our homeland. They catch us, chase us like rabbit. Don't say, yeah, that one is a Biafran. Yeah, catch him. Cut off his head. They will cut your head. They were witch hunting us in our own land. The people who virtually fight us haven't killed our parents. They became government to us. They speak for us, the whole world hear them. And they think that when they have spoken, then they have them with their agents and their children, and their friends, corrupt friends, evil friends. They betrayed us. They speak a very ill of us. They complain about Nigeria, but they want to pressure us to be in that complain and suffer. These people virtually think that even abroad is a messiah. They never think about who is going to build their own home. And Prime Minister have said he didn't come to leave this job for anybody. He came to end it completely. He came to put a stop to this madness. We want to put a stop to it. You know what it means. It means that we must be prepared. We must be resilient. We must be tough. We must not lose chances. We have to go for the highest of the highest. We have to have what they don't have. We have to be intelligent. A prime minister defined a freedom fighter as an intelligent person, somebody who is intelligent, is clever, is smart, he's brave, he's tough. He could look like anything. He could be tall, he could be short, he could be big, he could be fat. But for the fact that he is a freedom fighter, he's absolutely clever and he is very, very sensitive and calculative. He makes his map, he formulates his coordinates, he follows his template appropriately. These are the exemplary attribute of our Prime Minister. Prime Minister Nwadike, we thank you so much. We love you. And Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you. Owazimi Obulengwe. All their plans will continue to fail. Shame on them. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Another savior. Holy, 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 holy. Prime Minister Simon, another savior. Prayer answered indeed. We thank you so much, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Joko. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you and strengthen you, give you more wisdom, give you more knowledge and understanding, continue to empower you and keep you resolute and make you the best judge of knowledge. Make you a wisdom man, a sound decision maker. You are so selfless. And Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you. Brian, are you still with me, or have I fallen off the mic?
If you want to speak, if you want to go on,
You know, I can go on and on.
go on. If you want to speak, just go on. Everything's there. We're here to thank a man that's worthy of thanks. Go on. For
Yeah,
me,
Prime
that
Minister is absolutely incomparable. He is not just incomparable, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku. He is unbeatable. He is very, very, very standard and up to date. And he's completely aware, no matter the sleepless night, programming and everything. There is no executive meeting they have invited Prime Minister without him being in attendance or sending a delegate. He have never done that since I know him. Even the fact that the situation and went tougher, Prime Minister have continued to envelop a new form of him. Although he said that he have not shown us the best form of him, but every now and then, as the day develops, Prime Minister showcases a very perfect and I mean his appearance sometimes send a very red signal to those who are plotting to continue coming to kill Biafrans, to kill Biafrans women and children. They kill Biafran women and children. They go after our girls most especially because they know what their target is very devilish. That is why there is no prison for the killers of Biafrans. And we have to do this very amicably so that next time when somebody wants to kill a Biafrans or invade Biafra land, he will think about it. Biafra want to create an atmosphere of progress, a just and fair society of freedom. Absolutely. And a prime minister is the best court that we've got. Congratulations to Biafrans. You are the luckiest angels that ever live. When your leader is opening his mouth to tell you, I will be their end. I have come to finish this. Some people even call our prime minister the finisher. But, Williams, am I right, isn't it?
What?
Are you with me, Williams?
What?
Some people call prime minister the finisher.
He's the finisher already. Because no one is coming after him.
Yes. When a leader sound like this, if you were being emotional before, you would just go and grab a glass of beer and relax and keep throwing in all those 10 cents, all those 10 euros, 20 euro, 50 euro, 100 euros, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, as much as your power can carry you. As far that thing is coming, the life of the enemies of our freedom will never remain the same. We will completely complicate their life for them when they hear Biafra. Everybody will start fidgeting. Even now and then they fidget, they marvel. Once anybody mention Biafra like this, bah, if you want to test run it, go to any gutter space and mention Biafra there. You will see the atmosphere. The spirit of Biafra will move in a very disastrous manner. Everybody will start fighting each other. Everybody will start arguing. There will be commotion. There will be tempest. Even right there on space. You know how it would have been if everyone is on ground. It will be an echo chamber that is very, very violated. Because the Bible said that at the mention of that name, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Chukwuka Abiyama is Elohim and is the Lord and the finisher of our faith. There is a serious war when you mention the name Biafra. It's a thunder, it's a fire. And we have to increase the volume. Those names they don't want to hear, we have to give it to them with water. They must hear it. This is a message from Chukwuka Abiyama himself. And he's here to deliver it. And you will receive it. You have no choice than to receive the message of freedom. That the only hope we have is Biafra land. That we must do anything we can to defend it. We must not be confused by chaffs whom their slave colony have failed them. They have failed them. They betrayed everyone. They were careless. They were rude. They were arrogant. They thought they wanted to be better than their masters. And now they made the worst mistake of their life. You cannot be telling Biafrans anything when you are still having Oyendu. Then you are a very crazy person. You must be some people will come out and talk about sit at home. If I'm on space, you don't just go to the area of sit at home. You are not. The idiot was talking about he's telling me they're saying that Oyendu was busy abusing all the kingsmen, abusing all the kingsmen and all the energies and all the this. Who the fuck do you think you are? Where's the business of these people you are mentioning their name? What is the contribution they have made? They have even virtually turned their women to sex slaves. Ashawo, from all around the world. Is that an achievement? You train your children to believe that the only way they can make it is when they run away from the land to go and become a slave outside. Those ones will use them and they will throw them back for you. Is that the future that you are talking about? Is that the loyalty? Is that what you are placing in this 21st century? Is that where you are putting your dream on? Is that where you are putting your hope on? Somebody who the hell is just sitting down there, he's just, you wear all those bullshit, you are wearing those things and your people are suffering, and you are not ashamed to put those things off your body and be like a normal person. Live, marry your wife, have a family. You want to be everybody to be. If everybody is loyal to me like that, my brother, I will not be comfortable. Oh. That you are the king of everybody. You are in this age, and you are running to abroad to go and find life. And your mothers and your brothers and sisters cannot go to farm because terrorists is there. And you are sitting down there telling me that you are Oba. I don't understand what you are talking about. I don't understand. That your society is very retrogressive, that people are dying, that your children are protesting, demonstrating, agitating. You know, they call people agitator. Everybody is an agitator. Tell me who is not an agitator in the zoo. People that are agitating, that they are hungry, that they need food, and you kill them, and you said that you are urban, you are sitting down there, you are not doing anything. You don't have a company. You don't have a even farm, garden, where you plant something. That everything you have is somebody is there to serve you. I can't imagine somebody is serving me. That is somebody is even considering you as a god. Where the hell is the future in that direction? That the bullshit that you are trying to feed me in this 21st century? I don't understand you. What are you talking about? You know, Biafran people, you are very wonderful people, because you think very, very differently. I have been to a lot of spaces. Sometimes you need to be there. You need to know what the enemy have in store for you. I'm telling you. If you ask me, I would say Biafran invade all media. Invade there. Let the message be there. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter. Argument must be there. Clashes must be there. But maintain a focus. Have a focal point. The message keep coming and it keep coming. It's a burning fire. We think very differently. If you go to those places, you see how people reason when people pick mic. And they think that they are very, very politically correct. The best. There is no road there. Life. If they think that I'm lying, in 2027, everybody will still be here talking about this. God forbid. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you, all the honorable cabinet members of the Biafran Republic government in exile, for your great jobs, for your sacrifices, for your resilience, and for all the positive energies that you are bringing to Biafrans. It is keeping Biafrans strong and tight. Thank you so much. You are the best cabinet. You are the very best. We are very happy and very lucky to have you. Continue to serve to the best of your knowledge. Chukwokika Abiyama continue to bless you and embody you with more wisdom and strength and toughness to continue to pilot this righteous work of God. Thank you. Williams.
Yeah.
Mr. Williams.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother, University of Biafra. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for the wonderful speech. Thank you for your word. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you, sir, for your time. Thank you for educating our people in the coastal region and starting for what is right, what you believe is just. Thank you for correcting the wrong things they sow to our people. We appreciate your work, brother. I think for every one of us here that have contributed, have been on space to support space, have done every other thing. In liberation, there are a lot of work or duties to be carried out. All must not be queued in one area. We have diversified the work and the duties, and we all have participated in carrying out the functions. Thank you, every one of us that all come to support, and those that hosted and cheered, preached, contributed their money. Biafra appreciates you as we are appreciating our Prime Minister today. Biafra is appreciating you. As you are thanking Prime Minister today, the world is thanking you. As you are praising him, you're praising yourself. As you're thanking him, you're thanking yourself. Because where we come from, a Biafra land, there is another day that said, "Don't yet to ebinito manikinito wigi." Your work, your effort doesn't go unnoticed. Even in your personal abode, in your areas, the preaching you carried on after here, we still thank you. Every one of us is relevant. Every one of us have carried out special duties. Even assigned or not assigned, you have taken it upon yourself. We still thank you. Your time factors, those that will stay midnight, because the world have different time. You give up your work. We still thank you, brothers and sisters here present. Thank you all. Ben Shoes, please. Thank you for your patience and thank you for coming. Take up the mic. Your brothers are waiting to listen to you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you, University. Thank you, Biafrans. All ministers of protocol is up. I thank everyone this evening, more especially our PM. He said, let the game start where we help them to advertise it. If you see what is happening today, when you look at the update of what is happening in that Zoological Republic of Nigeria, Animal Kingdom, you ask yourself, I think there's one song we used to sing when I think during the time we are in primary school or something, say count your blessings and name them one by one. Biafrans, I think at this point we need to be counting our blessings. What God is doing for us. I can't imagine on this world, or this DNA, how a protesters will take an armored vehicle from the place, driving on the road, and nothing is done. Nobody challenged them. Nobody said anything. Then in a zone, in area where nothing is happening, the whole battalion. They brought all kinds of armory and start killing innocent people. But in Kaduna today, protesters took an armored vehicle from the security officers and start cajoling it on the street. No, nothing. Nobody is even tampered. Nobody said, why are you doing that? And I saw the interview. The useless idiot called himself Musa. The Fulani dog. They will slaughter when the time reaches. Saying nothing. What they are after is in Biafra land. Like as he said, I do call our PM a finisher. That's what I call him as well. He's a real finisher. Thank you so much. Because he's doing a wonderful job. Of you and I, everyone today is now rejoicing. Even some fools that doesn't know what we are doing before. It's not, oh, I think you might be right. That's most of them. That is some what I used to hear from their mouth now. Oh, I think you might be right. But that is not the way. I said, shut up. Don't tell me bullshit. Either you join or you leave us. But when the time reaches, no one will tell you. Now, every one of them is now counting their blessings one by one to know what the BLA and the Biafran Defense Force is doing. We really have an angel. You know, sometimes when we say human being is guardian angel, but many people doesn't know. They think that it is just an ordinary play. But today we can see everything like a film, like a video. You see what people are doing. Without these angels, what would be our fate today? Or without the coming of PM, what would be our fate today? Every Dick and Harry of Biafran would have been tramped on the head like no one. But today, nobody is talking about Biafra anymore. Please don't talk, please don't say about them. They have rights. Please don't say. Because they have been saying what they have never seen before. I can't stop by saying, counting on what God has been doing for us. This is a peculiar time. I'm appealing to everyone. We should be very, very, very careful. More especially those in the hinterland. They are still going to play their last games, their last card. Like as the scripture tells us, freedom, you must fight for your freedom. No one gave you freedom on platter of gold. Even kingdom of heaven suffer it from violence, and violence take it all. So we will do everything, like as our leader said. We will do everything in order to see that we take our freedom. It is in our hand. We are not begging it from anyone. Whether they like it or not, we must take it. Brian, thank you so much this evening for keeping us awake again. I can see some brothers who wanted to make their own input.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your submission. Thank you for thanking our Prime Minister. And thank you for your contribution. Thank you for being a Biafran. Thank you. God bless you. Chuku, please unmute yourself. Chukwumeze. Chukwumeze, are you over there?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? How you all doing? Greetings,
You're
Biafran.
cool.
Yeah, I greet everybody. There, one more Chineke. Yes, I've been listening to everything what everyone has been saying. It's well spot on. What we need to know is it's just like on the aspect of and the cosmology. You understand? When you reverence those who came before you, definitely, as they are in the other side of the world, which is the spiritual affair that controls the physical, they will bless you one way or the other. I want us to understand the coming of Simon Ekpa, Mazi Kano. It's not rocket science. This happened because our forefathers paid a very, very huge price. And what is that price they paid? They made sure that they fought till the last man standing. And now, because of what they did, that's why we are still standing today. And God, because of Chukwokike, because of his mercies and his love for his people, sent us our leader, Onyindu. And our leader understood the principle, understood the importance, and hearkened unto him, and continued to pray. When it seemed like there was no people around to carry out the task ahead, then Chukwokike spoke to him and told him, "Don't worry, I got your back. I know you have looked around, you searched, you didn't see any, not even one man inside the 100 men you're looking for. But don't worry, I got you. There's going to be that one man that will rise up, and it's going to be 50 in one, even 1,000 in one." And there goes our PM rose up. And there goes the rest of us. We continue to rise up. And today the zoo is shaking. So it is very important that we appreciate the old so that they can transfer more of their wisdom into us, and we continue to create new things, new innovation that we are going to pass on to our children, and the process continues. Because whether you like it or not, the restoration of Biafra is going to be a new project, a project like never before. And that's why today, each and every one of us, as deemed it fit to come here today, not just to show appreciation to our PM, but to show to the world that those who are leading the race have the mandate of the people, and the people indeed really appreciate their effort and their work. And I want you to understand something. It is not until you go to one church, or you go to one any place of worship, and you start sharing. That's until when you can praise Chukwokike.
Chukwokike is in each and every one of us. He cannot come down here and do the work. He uses people. He uses the energies, the elements he has placed upon the face of this earth to move things, to do things, to make things work for us. Each and every one of them are around us. So what we need to do is when those energies or those humans or those things that he has created do something good for us, it is important we reverence them, we appreciate them. Because when you appreciate that thing, that means you appreciate the handwork of Chukwokike. That thing which he put here on earth for you and I to use for our own benefits, now that it has worked for us, we are showing appreciation, we are showing thanks. Directly, the praises and the glory goes on to him, and he will do more. So what we are here today is to glorify Chukwokike in the form of Yuma, which is our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, the finisher, the man who has come to change the game, to end all this nonsense. Because whether you and I like it or not, this thing that we are experiencing in Nigeria is bullshit, it's bull crap. Nigerians are the most useless set of people that live like the most useless human beings on the face of this earth. And enough is enough. As long as you carry that image called Zoological Republic of Nigeria, you continue to remain a stigma, a pandemic, a disease, a menace. Because what it does is bring you nothing but disgrace. But for we Biafran, gone are those days when we'll continue to take that bullshit. And now we're doing things differently. And being spearheaded by the great one among our midst, who Chukwokike has placed to continue this journey while our while our while our PM, our leader Onyendu is in the incubator receiving more Ike Pentecost. That's what is going on. So I really appreciate him. Thank him for all the great and wonderful things he's doing. Trust me, this man is not sleeping. This man is really trying. You understand? And it is not easy having to do with the World Council that is defending Biafra land continuously, and with some of us, Biafrans, that come with our own burdens, our own concerns, our own everything. He has to deal with everything. It's not easy. This is one man carrying. Right now, he's carrying Biafra on his shoulder while our leader is away. So I need us to appreciate what he's doing. It's not easy. I'm not going to be long, but I'm just going to say this. And for those of you who want to continue to lament, and those of you, you know you're a Biafran and you're not supporting what we are doing, and they tell you contribute this, contribute that, even to contribute $5, $10 is a big deal for you. I'm just so ashamed of you guys because you don't know the kind of evil you are welcoming upon yourself. So tomorrow when you see other Biafra moving forward, don't blame yourself because what is happening to you is you cause it. So please, let's continue to keep this fire burning. Let's continue to support. It's very important. It's not easy. This man is going through a lot for us. But you know it's at the end of the day, Biafra must come. So I thank you, my people. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. Thank you, my brothers, my sisters, our mothers, our fathers, our children. We are all Biafra, and Biafra we must get. I yield my mic.
Thank you, Chukwumeze. A wonderful submission, for that contribution. Thank you for thanking our Prime Minister. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your time, brother. Thank you for coming. For everything every Biafra has contributed in one way or the other, we appreciate. We say thank you. Biafrans, how do you know a good son? How do you know a proud son of his father? How do you know a good follower? Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is an example of a good son of his father. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is an example of a good follower of his leader. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is a worthy son of his father. Somebody to emulate, a leader with quality, a leader with vision, a visionary leader, a leader that has purpose of life, a purpose to fulfill, a leader that knows that what he's fighting for, worth dying for, a leader that has sworn to give it all, not to leave anything undone, a leader that saw and knows the burden of his people, a leader that hears the cry of his people and think on how to stop them from crying and put a smile on them, on their faces. A leader that has come to fulfill the promises or the word of his father, of his leader, Nnamdi Kanu. That is how you know a true son of a father and a true follower, not one that has come to scatter what has been laid or to scatter the primary purpose of what has been handed out to him in order to make a name for himself. Here comes the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. When he came on board, when the ship capsized, when the ship sank, when there is no hope, he took up from MNK, our leader. He never thought of trying to do something abstract from what MNK believed in. He swore to have his dream fulfilled in line with the restoration of Biafra. This is why we are here to thank him. For MNK believed in so many things. In one of his quotes, Biafra land can never and will never be Islamized. And when Prime Minister came, he stood on that ground that my people will never worship the God they don't know. My people will never go astray. My people will never be forced to Isiala. My people will not be subjugated or subdued to non-civilized life of Isiala. My people will never be treated like animals due to what the Isiala entails or believes in. My people will never be pushed, or their hands cut off due to the doctrine of Isiala. My people will never be married off at the age of 5 or 6 because of Isiala. Women from my people will not be treated as animals, will not be treated as irrelevant in the community. This he stood on. This is his belief passed on to him by MNK And he fought and stood on that belief to fulfill it. Biafrans. Many things. These are many more things this man has done. And those are the reasons, and many more reasons. Countables need to say this word. These two words to this great man. Thank you. I will come back to this. But before then, Oshoko, please, you're welcome. Omit yourself. Talk to Biafra. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, brother Brian, thank you for listening. And so everybody on the speaker section, I'm here, brother University, my chicks, uh, Chuk, Archeos, Archbishop Christopher, Stafno, David, and everybody said yes. Just want to thank every one of you and being here and keep the fire burning as well. Our enemies, they know what is coming. They're all afraid, and they know they have crossed the red line long time ago. And we have been patient because our government is on the job, is doing the right thing, and we're happy with what our government is doing as well. Our Batobia, Mazi, Prime Minister, say thank you for everything, for protecting us. If not because of you that came up after they have kidnapped our leader, at least most people would have been dead by now. Because during that time that we heard it, a lot of people had a little bit of a heart attack. We were just saying that where do we go from here? Because there's nobody that we trusted. But you prove us wrong that yes, you are the one that's gonna be in that position before our leader comes out. And we're very, very grateful for standing in the gap despite all the insult and all the bullets that these people are shooting on you. Still, you still remain resolute. So we love you, and we're using this time to say thank you for everything because it takes a very, very strong courage for somebody to be in this position. Because I don't envy it at all because it's not an easy job. Not everybody can do it. Like me, I cannot do it at all. At all. Cannot do it. And it's with your evil patient, everything, every time that we call upon you, you always answer. It's not like the zoo government that you cannot even reach. Every time Biafran people say, Prime Minister, we want to see you, definitely you will be there. So we love you for everything that you do. And it's very, very emotional seeing what is going on right now in our place as our people are listening to what we are saying, most especially our PM, and also with the advice that Onyendu have been rendering for all of us since he started broadcasting. He's still keeping us, alive, keeping our spirit alive as we still meditate on what is on the ground now. And we pray by the grace of Almighty that God will make a way, and Chukwokika Abiyama as well. We make a way for everybody to give way from you, from wherever you are in that dungeon that this Janjaweed have just kept you. We pray for you, good health, and everything that you planned, and everything will be successful. And I'm also going to thank you as well for being resolute. You said you're not going to disappoint us. That we disappoint you. But in a way, we are human beings, and at the same time, we believed what you have said, and we are strongly standing that we will not disappoint you. Just because we don't want you to get hurt. That's the reason why we have been patient and telling these people to leave you. They don't want to, they are still praying and adamant, like they are not hearing them. They don't understand English. We don't know any other language that we have to speak to them to understand. Like what happened in the Egypt, that is what is been happening to them now. And like what the prophecy that you just gave us some years ago is manifesting now. And I believe you know, because as I know you, you are a spiritual man, and everything that is happening in the closed door, God reveals it to you. And also, I remember the time that we used to broadcast in the city of London. I've met you several times as well, sit face to face to you and with you as you broadcast, and I still know that the spirit that you have at that time is still with you, and we're not doubting anything that God is always with you. Nothing is going to happen to you. Just keep the fire burning, keep the faith on. And we are all here, and we're not happy about what is going on, that you are still there up to now, but just because of the hatred that the devilish people had against our people, against Biafran, against all families that are in the southeast. We pray that with your spirit, with the power that God has bestowed onto you, that's what we are using as well to keep on as we are here. Um, every day when I wake up, I see that my leader is still in the zoo dungeon. Not always happy and they're always angry. You can imagine when somebody will wake up and the first thing is just thinking about Mazi and the camp, and he's not with us. And we're always angry every time. We're angry just because what you just said. He said consistency is the key. That is why we are still waiting patiently, and we're still pushing as well. I'm also going to thank our lobbies as well, and all the cabinets, all the ministers, and all the medias that are propagating this gospel, also informing our people in various places. I believe some people have started coming to their senses now. They are here, also listening. Some people have one leg in the house, some one leg on the in outside, but at the same time, we are not giving up. Maybe one of these days they will make up their mind and say, yes, this is where I come from, and they will embrace the word of the Chukwu and they retrace their roots to where they come from. Brother, I thank you for hosting this space. I don't want to take too much time. As we can see, all of us here, no one is happy about what is going on right now, because all the military men or the terrorists that Nigeria have, they have put them in the military, and those are the ones that are sending to our land. As God may be kind and strong as well, we can see them going into our land. I will never see them come back, and that is how it's going to be forever. Because until we chase all of them away from our land. Our land is our land. That is God given land to all of us. Even our ancestors, they tried as well. They did their best, and now it's our turn. And as it's our turn now, I just want to ask everyone to just be focused on what we are doing. Don't listen to side talk. A lot of people are there trying to give a wrong narrative from different directions. We shouldn't be carried away with what they have to say, because our goal, that's where we're going to focus on. With everything that is going on now, as you can see, the British people, what they have done to our people in the past how many years? More than 40, 50, 60 years. Now you can see it is coming back to them. And every one of them are running helter-skelter. I've met some of them some time ago, and they are saying that this country is not good anymore. I said, what do you mean this country is not good anymore? He said, this country, he said, no, it's not like it used to be. And the person said, I know you come from Africa. I said, yes, I come from Africa. He said, where did you come? I come from Biafra. He said, they have not heard it before. I said, but one day you will hear it. And they kept on. They said they are moving away from their country. They are going to Australia. I was saying, why are you moving from your country, going to Australia? This country, I think it's good for everybody. There's peace here, and all of you are running away. He said things are not going well, and they are going away. As you can see them, most of them don't have children. Most of them have only one. Most of them have just a pet or dog, because there's a way of God punishing somebody. That's the reason why most of them, they have been deviated for what is good, and also embracing what is wrong. That's why God is punishing them from different directions. So I'm going to leave the mic here, and I also going to thank every one of you that keep supporting this our freedom, because it's very, very close. We shouldn't trade it away for anything, as we can emulate our leader that that is in dungeon. You know, everything he says comes to pass. That is why I never doubted it one day, even up to the stage whereby anytime he announce on Facebook that he's going to broadcast, no matter how far that place is, I will travel there. Sometimes it takes me 3 hours to travel to that place. But just because I just want to see him, I just want to hear the message. We know when you're close to him, you know this man is very, very powerful. You know, I don't play with him. Very, very good man, humble, but I don't really know how to explain it, but that is the reason why he's still alive today, and God is keeping it for us. And I will pray one of these days, it's very, very close. We see him and we embrace him. We tell him, thank you very much for everything that you have done for us, for opening our eyes. You have made everything possible, and we believe everything that you've been saying. Now, this is the time to say thank you, and we'll give him that. I also will ask him to go and rest. Let's carry on with the job, because the finisher is here, and so he can have his treatment. I'm just going to leave you here, brother. Thank you very much for giving me this time, and God bless every one of you here listening. And
Thank you so much for your submission, for your contribution. Thank you for believing in Biafra. Thank you for upholding that your belief and never deviating. Biafra loves you, and Biafra loves everybody. So Biafrans, we are still here. We go nowhere, because we gather here to give thanks, first, to Almighty God, second, for using his servant, the servant to fulfill the promises and his covenant on his nation, Biafra. Who is this servant? This servant is no other person but Simon Ekpa Joko. We thank God for his life. We thank God for him standing tall to what he believes. We thank God for him. We thank God for his not fidgeting. We thank God for him being unshakable. We thank God for him taking enough insult for us on our behalf, on our country, on behalf of Biafra, on behalf of every soul, living soul, born and unborn in Biafra land. This Prime Minister, in the person of Simon Ekpa Joko, has taken enough insult from people he's not meant to take insult from. You can see so most of the times when he comes to the space, when he joins to the space, especially those Nigerian space several times. People have insulted him, called him several different kinds of names. Yet, he never uttered a word of an insult in response. He held his ground. What a leader. What a man. A fearless man. A man with purpose. A man that have come to serve. A man that have come to lead. He is not a person that came to rule. He's not Nebuchadnezzar. He's not the rulers of the zoo. He came to serve us, Biafran, so that we may enjoy things that were meant for us. We may enjoy the resources in our backyard. We may have the right to live, the right of ownership. This man, in his humbleness, in his humility, in his loyalty, in his purpose of life, he has taken enough insult from those not worthy to insult him, those not worthy to give him or call him names. Most of us here cannot take such insult. Most of us here, at one leash, at one, you will unleash the dragon in you. You have seen he was betrayed. Those he called his own, those he believed, those he drew close to, those he shared this, he thought he shared the same purpose with. They insulted him. They called him several names. They cajoled him. They took him to anywhere. Yet, he never shaked. He never gave up. He shed tears for Biafrans. Not tears of shame, but tears of joy. No tears of agony, but tears of belief. No tears of regret, but tears of resilience. No tears of weakness, but tears of strength. No tears of regret. Rather, it is tears of fortification and defense. In weakness, he found strength. In mocking, he found purpose to continue. In a plot to bring him down, he stood tall. In summoning him to the deities, for him to die, for him to cease to exist, he still lives. We thank God for his life. And we thank God for him not giving up on this cause, knowing fully what people are doing, knowing fully that thousands and hundreds of people want him dead, knowing fully that millions of people all over the world, not only in Biafra, or not only in the zoo and Biafra land, want him dead. But this man never for once looked back, thinking, if I die, what will become of my son, Adam? Who will take care of him? Who, my only son? Let me protect him. Let me fight for him. This man is ready and was ready and still ready to sacrifice that which is treasurable and that which means a lot to him. All for Biafra. All for purpose of Biafra. So that Biafra may live. So the Biafra may have the right of liberty, right of worship, right of movement, right to to cultural heritage, right to anything good on earth. Some people will, because of their selfish interest, because of their thing, give up, but they never give up. Biafrans, isn't this man special? Isn't he worth of thanking? Isn't he a man we should emulate? Isn't he a true son of Biafra? Isn't he among the Messiah sent Isn't he, in fact, Biafrans, there is no word or adverb to be used to qualify and quantify who this man is and what he has done or contributed towards this liberation of Biafra. A man that came when the house was shattered, a man that came when the foundation was uprooted, a man that came when every place was deserted, a man that came when souls have been wasted like I don't know what to use. He came gathering the mouse, gathering the rolling stones, gathering every pieces, molding it back again, bringing, giving hope, giving life, breathing life again to them. Today, our angels are marching without fear because of this man, because of what this man has done, because of the belief he has in the faith he has given to them, because of the reason to continue this man brought to them, because of he never let them die of hunger, because he has sacrificed a lot so that this man may live, because he has wanted to protect every life, because he saw in them a meaningful people. Biafrans, what manner of man is this man? Who is this man? Why is he doing this? Why has he decided to die for millions? Why has he not taken billions of dollars? Why has he not chosen the path of becoming the richest, one of the richest in Africa? Why is he fighting for me, you and I, people he doesn't know? Why is he fighting even for the Biafra? He don't even know if he will come to door tomorrow. But he gave a word, I will bring Biafra in 5 years. His belief has started manifesting. His faith, the faith, see, God looks upon the faith of a leader to give to the people, to grant the people their request and to wipe away their tears. The faith he has on his people and the kingdom of God on earth has made God to sign and mark good his pronunciations. That is why today everything is happening as magic, as if I don't know what to say, but his faith has saved Biafra. His belief has saved Biafra. Biafrans, if there is any word more than thank you, if there is any word more than gratitude, if there is anything more than these things, is what we supposed to be using on this man. Is the adverb is supposed to be to qualify this man. A sacrifice. The sacrifice he has made can never be quantified, can never be measured, can never be equated. This man has paid the ultimate price and is still paying. He, in many sleepless nights, we all have seen it. That in those days he was broadcasting months to months. He never rested, yet he never gave up. He refused to be broken, health-wise and everything. My dear, it is not by our strength. It is not by his strength that all those things was able to be carried out. They tried to break him. They never succeeded. This man, Simon Ekpa Njoko, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, sir, we adopt car for you. We salute you. We thank you for who you are. We thank you for what you believe. We thank you for not letting Biafra die. We thank you for not leaving us behind. We thank you for coming on board. All hope was lost. We thank you for summoning that courage to unite us. We thank you for the great unification of what is state of Biafra. We thank you for your government. We thank you for protecting the men and providing them with everything. We thank you for not seeing Biafra as a business. We thank you for not siphoning. We thank you for saving the Biafra from the hands of marauders. We thank you for saving the Biafra from Delilahs. We thank you for saving the Biafra from all the evil women and men that rose up to the before. In fact, they've already they nearly did it. They nearly succeeded. They took your names to different oracles and shrines to nail you. Send many things they have sent. You stood still, sir. You have received the bullet that were meant to shoot Biafrans. You absorbed those bullets. You took a bullet for us. You took grenade for Biafrans. You took the ballistic missile for Biafrans. You took the whole tank enemy launched for Biafrans. Sir, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, we are short of words. We don't know what else to say. We don't know how else to thank you, sir. We owe you, Biafrans owe you this respect. Biafrans owe you this day. Biafrans owe you this honor. For your words to be honored and respected, for your words to be acknowledged in the land of the living, now that you are living in the midst of us all. Sir, may your days be long. Sir, you shall live to see centuries of years. No evil shall fall before you. No scourge shall come near your tent. No work of an enemy shall succeed. Sir, what you eat, we will never lack. What we eat you, we never see you. Biafrans are happy to call you their leader. Biafrans are happy to call you the Prime Minister. Biafrans are happy to follow you. Give you your will. Direct us as you have been directing us. You never led us astray, and you will never lead us astray. You came to fulfill this, not to see this as an opportunity cost to enrich yourself. We are forever indebted for this freedom you have granted us. We will be forever indebted for this country you have brought to us. Will we forever indebted for whatever thing, for all the bullets you have taken for Biafran? Some don't know what you have done for us. Some don't know the weight of this liberation that rests on your shoulder. You never showed the weakness, even when the shoulders could not carry on, even when the shoulders could not carry the weight any longer. You never showed your weakness in the public. Our sufferings, the sufferings of Biafra, our hope of a great country, our dreams are too heavy and too heavy that it has weighed you down. Yet you never gave up. You never surrendered. You never retreated. You never showed sign of weakness. Even the iniquities of the men in the Biafra land that have committed the Lord that's supposed to scatter this liberation, you go on your knees to intercede. What a man. What a man. Even when you are being cajoled, even when you are being insulted, they came back to apologize, to plead. Even when they did not even plead, you still show mercy, you still show them second chance. What a man. What a man. A man that cares for his people, cares for his enemies. Even us here cannot do that. A man that a soldier, what you are the true definition of a soldier. A soldier is he that knows when to fight and when to make peace. Sir, you are a true definition of a soldier. A soldier that knows when to march, when to retreat, and march again. Sir, your mother taught you well. And you learned very well. Because it's not about being taught. It's all about being given what you have been taught, be putting it in practice, being to exhibit it. That's what matters perfectly when it is needed. So I never gave up. Thank you, sir. We will continue, and we'll continue, and we'll continue. Even when Biafra comes, it shall become a case study, a thesis that many will write and look upon as in the Liberation 101. It is in you. History will remember you. And history forget you. The impact you have, the part and impact you have shown to the world towards the freedom, towards the restoration, will forever live in our heart. It will linger from generation to generations, yet born and yet unborn. It shall be written in the scroll, a treasure scroll that can never be wiped. Sir, you're a special breed. You're a special breed. And that is why today Biafrans will beat their chest and say, I need a son like Simon Ekpa. Just because of who you are. Everybody would like to have a son like you. You have given a name. You have changed that name, Simon, to made it different from those that have other Simons. You have changed that name, Ekpa, made it different from other Ekpas. That many that will come after now would like to rename or name their child after you. Today, the nation have remembered you, not only Biafra. The world have known you, and they will never forget you in a hurry. Let their friends forget you in a hurry. For every soil in the Biafra land, for every tree in Biafra land, for every living and non-living things in Biafra land knows who you are. They know the role you have played. They are happy. They are happy that you have saved them of what the Islamic nation would have done to them. You have saved culture. You have saved our heritage. You have saved our identity. Because what makes a man is his or her identity. You said, no, my people shall never be erased from the earth like they did to the Kemites, the Egyptians. Today, Egypt has no history. They don't know who they are. Their black race has been wiped up. Egypt that used to be a black race have turned to white people. Many other countries of the world. Syria that used to be, Lebanon that used to be a Christian country. Where are they today? Turkey, which is Turkey today, no more. You say it will not happen over your dead body. Will it happen to my people? We will remain the people of the old and shall uphold the God's covenant and his will upon his people shall come to pass, and that shall be a paramount. And upon that, you lay the foundation of this liberation. And upon that, you build it. You never scattered it. You came. You have fought. And you're fighting. And you have conquered. For you, if you never conquered today, the zoo will be smiling, but you have conquered and made the zoo to be shaking and trembling at the hearing of your name. Every knee, every tongue in the zoo run it. Every sitting scattered at the hearing of your name. Is it when your men marches? Is it when your angels marches? They all disband. The bush spawn where your men marches. In your order, everything stands still, become motionless. What makes a leader is when he says a word and it becomes a law. And when he gives an order, everybody obeys, no matter the distance, no matter where you are, even those in the grave, Even the spirit obeys your word. You have become the cornerstone, the rejected stone, become the cornerstone. Now you are the cornerstone on which Biafran will be built upon. The builders of the Biafrans are using your stone, which you are, to build the nation. You are not only the cornerstone to Biafra, but you have become the cornerstone to every country that seeks to be free, that needs liberation in every part of the world. You are the cornerstone. Upon your template, every country is building their own and seeking for their freedom. A man like no other man. Look at us, Biafrans. Who will say, past 25 years ago, 15 years ago, nobody knows the weight of Biafra. Nobody gives us this respect. No country fears us. No country wants to hear. No news wants to carry about us. Nobody wants to write about our plea. Even when we march to the corridors of power in the world, nobody wants to hear anything about Biafra. But today, willingly, they are publishing it. Willingly, they are seeking. They are going everything, all because of the airport. Sir, we don't know what else to say. You are forced word into their mouth. They thought by holding your master, by holding your leader, everything will be swept on that carpet. There is no carpet for the thing to be swept, no carpet for it to be laid, no ground for it to be rested or covered. Like your word, you say, what they don't know is bigger than them. You become a mathematics tissue cannot solve, and they will never be able to solve. You made men to pee while they are running, not standing still. What a man. What a man. Just what a man. A young man for that matter. You've moved the mountain in men. Biafrans, we don't just have one man. We have battalion in a man. We don't just have just one individual. We have battalion in a man. In Igbo land, there are even Igbo that don't run ndị obodo ji eje ije, ndị obodo ji eme ọnụ. Onye abụ onye obodo ji eme ọnụ. We are happy and we are blessed to have a man like you. We are blessed to have you. And we, Biafrans, will protect you with everything in us, with everything, no matter whatever it costs. We will shield you. No arrow will come to you. Because you mean more than a treasure to us. You mean more than a diamond to us. Your hardness, you're strong as a diamond, because in diamond, nothing cracks diamond in the world except diamond. Only you can crack yourself, no being can crack you. That is how strong we have us to believe and made us to see, and that is who you are. A diamond, a rare gem, a precious stone, a treasure that when given as a gift, people jubilate. But that gift is and will only become and will still be meant for no other people, no other nation except Biafra. You're a precious gift to us. A beautiful ornament created by God, adored by men and women of Biafra alone. A work, you're just like a work, and if you are a work of a craftsman, sir, you are carefully and beautifully made and molded. Biafrans, are you not blessed to have him? Yes, we are, of course. We treasure him. That is why when you call, we stand. When you rule, we anchor. That is why when you order, we obey. And that is why when you demand, we give. And that is why when you say march, we march. In your distance, the greater chamber and great chamber know when you will utter their decisions. They will say, as what has Simon said again. The fear of Simon Eber, the Prime Minister, United States of Biafra, is the beginning of the zoo, and is the downfall of the zoo. Biafrans don't know how to thank you. Don't know how to thank you enough. We will be here saying thank you till down. If Thanksgiving is a basket of full of food, whatever food, we will give it to you in quantum. Today, you have made Biafran to see how Biafran will look like. We have made us to see that destination, what you envisage for us, what you plan for us, how you decorated the country for us. You have shown us that template, the map of Biafra. We are now longing, when shall we go to this beautiful nation? We are marching to the glorious city. We are marching to the glorious Biafra, where men and women all will be treated justly and equally. We enjoy what is in our land, what is behind, what is in our backyard. We have the right no longer oppressed. A country where there will be work, there will be development, there will be innovation, there will be whatever thing you dreamed of to become, it is what you be, because government will be there to give you listening ears. You have made us to see future that is very realistic, not in a dreamland, because many countries have dreamed, they never actualized, they never seen, and they have not been there. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. No amount of thanks. No amount of thanks we show our gratitude to you. So, Biafrans, please, I don't know, am I being heard? University, are you there? University, can someone hear me? Am I talking to myself alone? Everywhere is quiet.
Yeah, we are hearing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
we are hearing you.
Because I was thinking that nobody's hearing me.
No, you're on point. Really on
carry
point.
on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah. You see, Biafrans, Nigeria is gone. That nation is completely gone. The evil entity is gone. I wonder how a human being, people will come and steal, protecting what they didn't create, what their father did not create, what their mother did not create. If I may ask every question here, the name we answer, everybody's name is given by our parents. How can I come and start fighting for something I don't even know? And even I know what it means, and the meaning was horrible. Nigeria means darkness. Nigger means darkness. given by, but let me say, it's a harlot, a concubine of somebody after drinking alcohol, having good time. They say, oh, let us give this people this name, Nigeria, the darkness. And some people are still fighting for it. It's a very big shame. If we don't know what you do when you wake up in the morning, say, God, thank you for blessing us with these two lions, Mazi and Simon. But Simon is the last man standing. It's no touch. Onye ọbụla na-eme ihe ere ebe ahụ, that person is looking for his endpoint. For where Simon is, no go area. I call him man alike. I know why I call that very name. You know, sometimes some people used to come and say, "Hey, this man before he was supporting. He was a politician. He's supporting Nigeria." But the gullible people talking all this bullshit and rubbish, they read every paper, King James, or let me say the King James, what a British man wrote. It's a Bible. We know it's inspiration of a God. But they said Paul was being arrested. That's God arrested him on the way. He killed the Christians. He don't want you to hear, and anybody said Christ, he just cut off your head. But at the end of the road, at the end of the day, he was the person fighting for Christ again. That is how he was being made. And he took the mantle, even fighting for more than those who have been in that very race for a long time. That is exactly what PM. He came when all hope is lost and bring back the hope again. I really, if I tell you how really I suffered when we heard that our leader is being kidnapped, is being arrested. My heart will, if you bring one tube of yam in my heart, it will immediately just burn completely. Boom, 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 boom. So what is this? I didn't know that all this pressure, all this we have gone through, we come out of it in a very smiling. And the good thing about RPM is when he said, we're going to do it, some people, this guy is joking. What is he talking about? What is he doing? Pam, 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 according to them, come out true. It come out beautiful. Now we can be proud of our national ID, of our money, a gemma. Now we can be proud of having a data system, a database system. Your government to have rule of law, because you know that all your data is on the system. If anyone misbehave, from there we catch him. How can somebody just wake up in a day and say that he's not seeing anything? Are you blind? Even if you are blinded, are you not hearing anything at all? Biafrans, it's time for we to, everyone, to gather your words very well. Take up your arms. He said everyone should arm himself. You know, when we say people sit at home, many of them think that why is this man? Why is he doing sit at home? Why is he doing sit at home every time? Forgetting that sit at home is for you to be at home, for the dead to pass away. But many people doesn't know the meaning. Stay behind. Let the dead pass over. They think it is sit at home. Sit at home. Nothing is happening. But when something happens, oh, you see, had I known, come to us. And that weapon is what is freezing Nigeria today. Before they say, oh, you're enslaving your people, you're suffering your people, your economy of your people. Excuse me. How long? Oh, now they know that they are missing for us, or that our economy is shrinking. At the beginning, before, who is bringing the economy? Who is making the economy? Putting the economy in a good position? Is it not the Biafrans? Now they know that whatever we lay our hand, always come blessing, always come fruitful. We didn't participate for the shambolic and useless protests they are doing, looking away to exterminate our people. But God said no, and give us that knowledge to say, stand by. Biafrans, stand by. Our glory is in the front. Our joy is in no distance time. I don't know if is there anyone who wants to make his own contribution so that I don't take everyone's time, please.
I think there are nobody on mic. But if you're done, so let me know. Understand?
Okay. University. You there? Or are you in the other room? Like that idiot. My wife is in another room. And we all, everybody just keep quiet. He messed up everything. And we said we have elites. We have representatives. Whatever they said is what they are doing. No one challenges them. Then how can we say we belong to? No. This is time to call a spade a spade. We have taken it in our hand. No one can stop it. No one take it away from us. I yield my mic. What is Simon Eke? think Simon Eke's hand is up.
Thank you. Thank you. Simon, pick up the mic, please. Bring your hand up.
Good evening, everyone from here.
Good evening.
I greet everybody. I greet all the ministers in the house and everyone, every Biafran here. Brian Williams University, I thank you for hosting this space. The topic is very, very interesting, you know. It says thank you, Simon Ekpa, PM United States of Biafra. Yes, they say to whom honor is due, honor is to be given. And firstly, I want to thank our leader, Mazi Nandi Obukanu, for keeping his promises like he made it to us. He said he will never relent, he will never disappoint us. And he's been passing through hell from the zoo. And he's been giving them hell because he promised them that he's coming back to the zoo and he's bringing hell with him. So I thank him so much for being steadfast. And also I thank our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for also keeping to his promise, you know. He hasn't relented, and no matter everything that they have done, he's still who he is. The love for Biafra is first. So I thank him so much. I also thank every cabinet members that are working with him in the bridge government. Also, every minister that is working with him, I thank everyone. And I also thank our angels, those that are doing the needful in our bushes, in our borders, in the cities, those that are upholding our in homeland. I give them thanks also. You know, when we're talking about seed at home, you know, according to the Bible, if I may quote from the Bible, the time the Lord commanded the Israelites to place bloods on their doors so that when the angel of death is passing by, it will not enter their houses. That is sit at home. So sitting at home is a divine thing that has been with us, because I believe that everything that they talk about the Israelites, we are the Israelites. There is no other people that are the Israelites. We are the children of Chukwu Kabiama, you understand? And sitting at home has been saving lives, just like from the olden days, you know, up to today. So, and I also thank our PM for the wisdom that Chukwu Kabiama gave to him, and the understanding, the knowledge, and he's using it very, very well, you know. It's not easy for one to answer the call at that time that we all lost hope when they kidnapped our leader. He came out and, you know, he was watching, like, he kept quiet. He was doing his program. He was watching every one of them. And before you know it, he began to expose every one of their deeds, their evil deeds. And at the end, this is where we are. We are in Biafra already. You see, the zoo is falling, and the zoo can never pick up their pieces any longer. So we thank Chukwu Kabiama for making Biafra a reality. Like our PM said that you sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. It has happened there. We have woken up in Biafra, and Biafra is here. So I thank everyone in this space, and we should be steadfast and keep on praying to Chukwu Kabiama. Because, you know, right from the beginning, there's a word they use in our, I think, Igbo dialect. They say that that is what they meant. But to me, I'm referring it to Biafrans as a whole. You know, we are the people that ask, when God asked us what we want, when Chukwu Kabiama asked us what we want, we told him we needed a leader. And he gave us a leader. And that's why you see that he always interferes whenever we have a wrong leader. He comes forth and sweep them off. And he's going to bring a capable hand. So he brought Ojukwu. After all said and done, Uwazirike came up. He betrayed. And Okike Abiama brought our supreme leader and said that this is the end. You understand? Before he now gave us the finisher, the dragon himself. So we thank Chukwu Abiama. And I would advise every Biafran to stay fast, because nothing is happening. Biafra is here. We shouldn't relent. We should all put our support in every way, in every angle that we can to support our Prime Minister, to support our government. Biafra is here. Thank you, everyone. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much. So, Biafrans, I think we are getting almost the end of the program. So I'll be asking every one of us to come and make the final submission. So I don't know who's on the mic. University, are you there? Archbishop, are you there? Ben?
Yeah.
You have anything to say before we call it a day?
Thank you so much, Brian. You have done a wonderful job this evening, today, to keep everyone awake. And we should keep all our candle burning. That's what we are looking for. You know, the highest prayer you can pray in this world is thank you, God. You know, many people doesn't know. Even if you don't know anything to say, just say thank you. We really thank you, our PM, for liberating us, for bringing us to this level. Because if without him, what will the Biafrans do today? What will be the reaction of the people of Biafrans? The way we are being hated, subjugated, isolated in every sector, in every angle. But with his voice today, with the voice of PM today, everywhere will be shaking. The whole Nigeria, all the Nigerian media, and everything, they just set up their satellites on him to hear what he will say at every moment, at every day. I think it's a very big plus for us. He has cleaned that shame. He has cleaned that, wiped away our tears. I thank him so much. May he continue. May the Elohim continue guiding him, abide with him. And also the cabinet that is working marvelously with him. They are wonderful. They are really, really wonderful. And also the angels at home. When he gives command, they follow. You know, in everything you are doing, country to prosper is the rule of law. And that rule of law is taking command, the good command that come from the above, come from higher. Everybody abide on it. That's how we can know that this country is moving in the right direction. I thank you, Brian. I drop my mic.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, University, Archbishop Simon Ekpa Prince. Thank you, Minister Snow, David Naman, Emeka Orawu, Christopher Okioma, Choice Global, Tina Oshuku, Mazi Vechuku, Biafra Foreign Legion, Shinwe, Simon Ekpa Didi, Adenama, Ancestors of Biafra Land, Shishi, Nadeze, Nikolowa, Nick Lover, Joshua John, Samuel Ani, Atiki, Ifegu Emmanuel, Obiora, Obiefuna, Osinagi. Thank you for coming here to thank our Prime Minister. Thank you for thanking our Prime Minister. Thank you for being citizens of Biafra. Thank you for your contribution so far. And never forget, we are still getting there. Keep on contributing. I know it takes something from us. Never give up. We have seen the light. Thank you once again. May God bless us all. Me to you all. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Biafrans. See you.